Hi everyone, Akwaba, welcome to my channel. This is Nana Ashanti coming to you from the Big Shop Ghana. I wanted to introduce a new series to you on this channel called How to Ghana. So we will be following a lot of interesting people, see what they do in the day and how they are doing certain things in Ghana. So you just never know who we're going to bring on the channel or what topic we're going to discuss. Now for the title of this video, I'm going to start off this series by telling you how I lost all my money moving to Ghana so that you can re-engineer all the things that I did wrong, do it better than I could ever do, so that this year when you're deciding to move back to Ghana, you know exactly what to do, where to go, so you don't end up spending all your money and having to go back because it didn't work out for you. So here is the video. Let's get into it. So the first thing I would say about moving to Ghana is I think it's a lot of a big deal in people's minds than it actually is. It's exactly like moving to anywhere in the world, and a lot of the videos that I put here is usually, you know, it can apply to a lot of developing countries all around the world. So the number one thing I would say is that buy all your big stuff and some of your small stuff, right? So what do I mean by big stuff? When I first moved to Ghana, the first thing that I bought, I remember the first day I bought a mattress, right? If I think about how much I paid about 7 years ago till now, that mattress costs like equivalent of like $1,000. Now, who would do that in Ghana? Only somebody who does not know what the country is about or where to go and get things, right? A lot of the things in Ghana are imported. We don't really manufacture a lot of things in Ghana because we're not really industrialists like that. We're consumers, but you will not know that when you first move into the country. So purchasing your big stuff is like buying furniture, buying mattresses, buying cookware, buying things that you need in your home. You buy all those stuff and you ship it to Ghana. No matter where you are in the world, there is a Ghanaian shipping company that wants to ship your stuff to any part of Ghana, right to your front doorstep, wherever you are. There are also companies that ship small stuff. One of the ones that I use is called Gully Express. You can ship things to them when you buy it off Amazon or anywhere, and they'll bring it right to your doorstep in Ghana. When I say ship your small stuff, I don't mean you should ship packs of water or toilet roll, because the 35 million people in Ghana, every day they wake up, they drink water. Every day they wake up, they use toilet roll, toothpaste. You don't need all that stuff, right? But ship your small stuff like your medication and, you know, things that maybe your pets would need or your kids would need. That's what I refer to as small stuff. Because if you can find it wherever it is that you are, then you should go ahead and buy it at the price that you know, because the price in Ghana sometimes is triple the price, and that is one of the quickest ways to lose all the money that you've saved to come into this country. Let's go to the second thing. Second thing I would say is for you to start your work or your business right away. Now, I don't think you should come into Ghana looking for a job or looking for a business to start. You should already kind of have an idea of what it is that you want to do. Now, mind you, there's so many unemployed people in the country. So if you have an entrepreneurial spirit, then this is the place for you. Africa, anywhere in Africa is the place for you. But if you already have a joint lined up or you're bringing your remote work, then you're good. The thing that I will ask you to not do is to just come and idle around, because what that does is that you get into so many different things. You end up going so many different places and you end up spending your money with no budget, right? We know how expensive things are. Ghana as a country is not one of those African countries that you can survive on $100 a month. It doesn't work like that. Everybody has multiple jobs. It might not look like it to you, but most people have multiple jobs in Ghana. So my second advice for you, in order for you to not lose all your money, is you need to start working right away. I came in 2018. I didn't start the shop or my production company until 2022 or 2024. So by the time I actually made up my mind, I already lost all the money that I saved, right? Because I did not start right away. So in order not to lose all your money, when you come into the country, stop dilly-dallying, gallivanting around. You have to start your work right away. Let's go off to the next thing. The next thing is for you to be very careful where you make your investments, right? Now, this goes especially for people that were born in the country or born and raised in the country, or who just have family and friends already in the country, whatever African country it is that you're moving to, right? Here's how you don't lose your money. You don't lose your money by investing, number one, in industries you know nothing about. And then number two, you just don't follow somebody because you see the person is successful So you just buy into whatever they say. I made some investments when I first moved into the country and I lost everything. Not because they were bad business ideas, but because I did not know anything about the industry, right? I see a lot of people like they might have worked, let's say at General Electric, or they've just like worked in a factory or something as a worker. It does not mean that you necessarily know how those companies are run. Do you understand? So when you come into the country and you try to recreate the job that you had when you were not here, but you don't really know what goes into it, you can end up losing your money that way. Sometimes your cousin will come up with a bright idea of a business idea they think will make millions, and then at the end of the day, you don't know. A typical example that I give, because of the gold rush in Ghana right now, is people are going to offer you certain things. Like they could offer you a concession, like, I have a piece of land, I think you can mine gold off it. And in your mind, you're seeing dollar signs, and it's such an amazing idea because we are the #1 producer of gold in Africa now. What do you know about mining? What do you know about minerals? Do you even know what the supply chain, the value chain? Do you know how to get it out? Do you know how to do it legally? Do you know what is involved in it? Just because it sounds like a good idea does not mean you should invest in. That is one way for you to lose all your money. So we're not going to do that, because I did that, so you don't have to. All right, let's go on to the next thing. The next thing is actually a hidden figure. It's something that you might not think about, but one thing that I have gone through since I've been back in Ghana is I have been sick a lot. I thought that because I was born and raised here, I could just come back in the system like nothing ever happened. Like there's not been a couple of decades in between, or there's not been several years in between. But my body was not acclimated to the weather, to the environment, to the water, and to the food, right? So I have been sick a lot. I know some of you do not believe in vaccinations, but mosquitoes don't care that you don't believe in vaccinations. E. coli does not care that you don't believe in vaccinations. So one thing that you want to do is you want to get international health insurance. And if you qualify for it, also get national health insurance in Ghana. Why do I say that? It's because of the big hospital bills I had to pay, right? Because of the big hospital bills, my savings and all the money that I had saved to come into Ghana went into. In Ghana, they have a system where when you go to the hospital, you have to pay for everything in cash, not a credit card, cash. You have to pay cash to be seen by the doctor. You have to pay cash to get labs, and then you have to pay cash. If you're lucky enough that your illness or whatever can be solved with pills, you have to pay for that out of your pocket. And sometimes it can run you into thousands and thousands. And for the older people that already have pre-existing conditions, or even younger people that already have pre-existing conditions, you want to make sure you are covered. Get your malaria prophylaxis, get your typhoid vaccine, and if you're not on a multivitamin regimen, you have to watch what you eat when you come into the country. Watch what you drink. You might think your stomach is made out of steel, but it's no match for these African pathogens. So I just want to advise you that if you want to make sure that you are healthy and you're not spending all your time and money, especially at the hospital, get health insurance before you come to Ghana. The last thing I would say about how to not lose all your money moving to Ghana is that the moment you get into the country, we already talked about you starting work right away. But the last thing is for you to actually have a budget. Be on a budget. I know it seems impossible for anyone anywhere in the world to budget these days, but you have to put yourself at least on a mental budget, right? You can't go everywhere. You can't do everything. You can't be buying tables everywhere you go. Some of you come with police escort. You have to pay for all these services. I don't know why you think you need that, but you have to watch yourself, right? And especially if you're on a limited income, right? Let's say you are a retiree, you're on a limited income, you need to be in a budget. You don't have to do everything that everybody's doing, right? If they say, oh, it's Friday night, let's go out. We're in Sunyane, we are in Tamale, we're in Takoradi. Takoradi is super expensive right now. You just don't know why. Because sometimes even when you go out, just because you came into the country, people expect you to pay for stuff. They expect all the bills to be on you. right? So you have to set yourself up for success. Don't go everywhere. Don't do everything. You can have a line item in your budget for entertainment, for charity, for investments, for whatever, but make sure you put yourself on a budget. I have been here since 2018. I'm still going to be here. And these are the things that I have done. Despite me losing my money the hard way, I have been working hard and I have made it back. One of the investments I have made is in my shop, the Big Shop, because it's a convenience shop. It's a quick business. It's a boring business, but it's also revenue generating. So just think about something that you can do, something sustainable, something that's not just trendy or fancy, but something that will actually feed the community and actually hire people. So yes, this is the series, How To in Ghana. We'll be bringing you different things from different places. I'm excited about it. I'll see you guys in my next video. But if you have any more suggestions, just put them in the comment section so that we all can share information. And then I will see you guys in my next video. Bye and take care.